for the longest time, Gulfport Smallcraft Harbor has been a draw for generations, and after Katrina, we took $40+ million in funding to redesign this entire area and the experience. And as we move forward a few years ago, coming into office, really 8 years ago now, what are we missing? What do we need, particularly in this coastal market? And this is a good place for adults to come play. There's a lot of things for folks to do, but we wanted a year-round family attraction. Before Katrina, for generations, we had marine life, which as small as it was a pretty good draw. We have seen what has happened in communities like Baltimore and Chattanooga with aquariums being absolutely transformative, economic development drivers. So we made the decision to make this part of our vision long term, and not just be Gulfport's or South Mississippi's, but Mississippi's aquarium. And so it's a brown to blue water experience. We have a river running through the center with gators, but we also have a huge Gulf tank that's got all sorts of species, from sharks to stingrays to grouper, fish you would want to see. There's also an aviary, so there's an experience. What we have on this $100 million development is not just an indoor aquarium experience, but with 9 acres to work with. It was blighted. It was a wasteland even after Katrina. 10 years after, nothing was happening here. So we thought, what an opportunity to have this as a showcase to educate, talk about conservation, environmental concerns, but really have a draw for families year-round, 24/7, 365. And so we have this iconic structure that people hopefully will want to just see. But as we walk through, you'll see the different species that are highlighted and focused on. With 9 acres to work with, there's just so much we could do. And with our climate that's year-round, people can enjoy this indoors and outdoors and have a great experience. There is an event center here that's going to have rotating galleries that they bring different displays in from time to time. We have penguins here that'll welcome folks, so they're people that are goo-goo about different things. Otters have a lot of personality. The dolphins, probably one of the best facilities for dolphins in America, maybe in the world, but overall, this may prove out to be not just a jewel in our crown for Mississippi, but one of the talked about go-to facilities in the aquarium world, with the AZA, the Zoological Association, for folks to learn from and also contribute to. So probably the best collaborative effort I've ever seen. It's been an 8-year process, but we've had the state help us, we've had federal help, we've had local investment and philanthropic. So people talk about a P3, this is a P4, public-private philanthropic partnership. So a lot of folks weren't sure we could pull it off, but because it's been a collective vision, we've got something that every Mississippian should be highly proud of.
Well, welcome to the Mississippi Aquarium. You're here in downtown Gulfport, overlooking the beautiful Mississippi Sound, and we have 6 acres of adventure and education and excitement right here at the Mississippi Aquarium. From the brown to the blue to the beyond, we have animals from around the world and even here locally. We'll have our American alligators, to freshwater streams, to our sharks and rays, and also some wonderful birds. And probably one of the most charismatic animals that we'll have at the aquarium are the Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. So we hope everybody comes down to visit the Mississippi Aquarium and then tell your friends about the jewel of the South.
On the coast, I've always believed that we've had a responsibility to lead. And coming into office 8 years ago, we really took an assessment on what our needs were, both for the city of Gulfport, but in a larger sense, with tourism being all of our bread and butter, and our impact on the state's economy is crucial as well. Looking for opportunities for families, and that type of enhancement is broader than just entertainment. It means people think about moving here, think about establishing jobs and businesses here. So we're counting on this to be a catalyst from an economic development standpoint. But we really did believe that with the impact we've seen of attractions like aquariums nationwide, worldwide, that why not here? You don't miss what you never had, but having had an oceanarium before, we thought we could put it on steroids, and with the state's help, with the private sector's help, with the city's commitment, that we could make something unprecedented that would last and have generational impact. Governor Bryant bought into that vision, Governor Reeves has, and state officials, Speaker Gunn, Lieutenant Governor Hoseman, it runs the gamut. And our local and state delegation, they've been real helpful, but our city council really stepped forward in Gulfport to make the initial commitment and understanding that it is a vision and it's a heavy lift. But again, it's everybody's aquarium, and we've all got a stake and we've all got a reason to be very proud. So come enjoy for a lifetime.